We're making a dish that in Spanish is called Ropa Vieja, which means old clothes because it's a shredded beef dish. We're using a beef brisket, a product from Goya that's a tomato-based paste, some red bell peppers, some onions. Cut the onions this way and cut the bell peppers like so. Go ahead and throw them into a crock pot in the bottom, no big deal. Take as much of the fat off the meat and plop it down so that you can put some of the Goya product, which has capers in it, but we're going to add a few more capers. So just kind of spread it over like so. Flip it over the fat side up and put some more of the Goya product on there. You could use tomato paste and capers and olives if you can't find the Goya product, which is called Sofrito. Here we're putting some more capers on there. A little bit of salt and pepper. And we're going to cover it. Turn it on low. And after 3 or 4 hours, go ahead and see if it's softening up. When you can break off a piece, then it's time to take it out. I'll tell you what, I leave it about 6 hours and it just falls apart. We're going to put it on this metal plate here and cut it on a diagonal. We're cutting across the grain 1.5 or 2 inches apart, because when we shred it, we don't want the pieces to be too long. See, like so. And then we take 2 forks and start shredding it. This is where the name Ropa Vieja comes from, which means old, tattered clothes. So here we are, we're shredding the Ropa Vieja. And it's a little bit tedious. Bear with me now. It takes a little while to do this. You can leave some chunks if you like. It's going to fall apart anyway because we're going to go ahead and put it back into the crock pot. But we're going to take a hand blender and we're going to blend that sauce just before we put the meat back in. Okay, here we almost have it shredded. And now we take our hand blender. If you don't have one of these, just go ahead and throw that into the blender and make a nice pepper onion sauce out of this. There's going to be some little capers left in there and olives if you want to throw olives in. Now we're going to go ahead and put the meat in and just go ahead and let it heat up, or if you like, go ahead and let it cook on low for another hour or so. Total time should be 4 to 6 hours on low. And this is going to smell so good, the whole house is going to be filled with this wonderful, wonderful scent. Okay, we'll go ahead and put some on some rice. And I'll give you a little close-up of what this looks like. This is for 4 people now. Ropa Vieja. There you have it. Little close-up. Ropa Vieja.